using digital technologies, majorly with the internet and the use of social medias. I'll try and be very fast. Are we on the PDF? Okay. Now, I'm going to go to statistics. In the PDF, you see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg. That's the founder of Facebook. Now, he made a post on the 31st of January. If you go down on that PDF, you see 2017 was a strong year for Facebook in many ways. Our community continues to grow with more than 2.1 billion people now using Facebook every month and 1.4 billion people using it daily. Our business grew 47% year over year to $40 billion. If you go down, there's what we call marketplace. That's on Facebook right now. The goal of marketplace is to connect people through commerce. More than 700 million people each month now come to Facebook to buy and sell. Then if you still go down, you see WhatsApp recently crossed 1.5 billion monthly active users and people sending more than 60 billion messages every day. Estimates say we are over 7 billion in the world, but like a quarter of the world population on social media. Almost all of us here is on social media. Getting this PDF across is just an example of how powerful social media can be. Now, on the slide, you see statistics of daily users on social media. On Facebook, you have 1.18 billion users online daily. On Twitter, you have 136 million users daily. On Instagram, you have 150 million online daily. Twitter, same 150 million. LinkedIn, 122 million. And you have YouTube, over 1 billion users daily. That's almost the world population online. Now in Nigeria, on Instagram, we have over 3.6 million users on Instagram. The next part on the slide is how do you take advantage of the total marketing space? So now you have a platform, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We take photos, selfies, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and if you have a, but people come there in their billions. Now, with the story I gave you, if you have a product, let's say you are a fashion designer, you have a store, and you want to get across to people. Now, imagine if you make sales. It's 3.5 million people. If you are selling, let me just use 1 naira as quick mass. If you are selling a product in your shop for 1 naira, and out of 3.5 million people using Instagram, only 1 million can buy your product. That's 1 million naira daily. And it's very, very easy to get those people, to get their attention, to see, because you just have to do viral content. I'll get to that. Now, taking advantage of the social media is just 3 simple steps. 1, product. 2, funnel. 3, traffic. Now, what's a product? For example, like I gave, bread. Bread is a product. Can I get any example of what anybody does here? Let me use it as an example. Painting. Okay. Painting is a product. I paint. That's one of the things I do. So I'll give a personal experience. I do normal painting with emotion, but the things that wallpaper can achieve, I achieve it with paint. And I've been doing it and doing it. I created a video on that. I've been doing that stuff like for long, and it's very, very good. But I was not making money. I would just label, do my paint job. Nothing was coming. But the very first time I put up my posts on Facebook, I had over 2,000 likes on my Facebook page. I was able to reach over 100,000 people. And currently right now, I cannot handle my painting company. And I have people doing that for me. That's like a personal experience. Now, product, funnel, traffic. If you have a product, anything you do is your product. I'll explain more on this, but I'll tell you how. I just want to run through because I have 20 minutes. Funnel. Funnel is a process. The process whereby I was able to get to Facebook, get 2,000 likes, get to meet people online, discuss with them. I know that's what's called funnel. Leon talked about stories. That will also help you in building your funnel, getting leads. Then the other thing is traffic. Now, if you have a very good product, now you've packaged your product, you've done your funnel of how, like, if somebody asks you, how much is your pen job? People call me from far, so I have to, like, put up ways in which I can tell them, per square meter is this, per this is what I do. So how do you not get people to see your product? That's called traffic. You can get traffic through paid organic from Facebook with the billions of users online daily. Then that's free traffic for you. Yeah, I have my personal experience. Before I go to my personal experience, I'll just share another story about myself. When I left secondary school at a way back, I had this mindset that if I was leaving secondary school, it would just take me 1 year to make a 1 million naira. So I actually worked towards it. I did so many things. I was good in computer science. So I was writing ebooks. I'm a web developer. I was programming, doing stuff on the internet and all. But at the end of the day, I was actually able to make a 1 million naira when I finished from secondary school, the first year I finished from secondary school. Now, I went on to develop myself. I was trying to get admission to study medicine, but it was very frustrating in Uniben after doing microbiology and all, politics and all. So I stopped reading. I left my books. I was like, why can I read? And like, I'm good in my department. I almost made the first class in microbiology, but I was so depressed. So I left reading and I went into IT fully. I'm also a web developer. I'm a programmer. So I kept on pushing, studying. Like I had the third largest bulk SMS platform in Nigeria. It's called Linko SMS. I was among the 50th Independence Day of Nigeria. I was among the developers that developed the front end, the HTML for the front end. There's a very popular website, ninjaloaded.com. I was among the people that pioneered our website. I built the initial content. Then, if anybody was into free internet way back, there's something myproof.co.cc. I built, me and my friend, Ladri Morrison, we built that platform together. It was used worldwide. Nigerians used it to create your proxies and everything. I was the person behind that. Me and my friend, even Nokia tried to buy the right. Before Linda AKG and all, I had Niger Gossip. I converted to 247 Gist. So I was getting traffic. I was paid by Google, and I was very, very successful. Things were going very well for me, like very, very well. But I had an experience. My dad would say, nobody will always be like you. I had trust, like I can't trust anybody. So I had issues and I lost almost everything. So if people talk to me and I would say that was one of the best experience of my life. Like I failed. My website crashed. I was getting calls every day like, what happened? Like, I need my money, this, that. My website crashed. I was having issues with school. I was having so many bills to pay, lawyers, because I was serving banks. So most of the banks, they use my platform. Access Bank, Echo Bank, Winners, and also I was getting complaints and all, like we needed refund, and also that period was like hell for me. And my mindset changed on so many levels, trust issues with people and all. I really, really felt I was at my lowest point. Things were so bad for me. My mindset was so bad that I had to like just let everything go. Look at the point whereby I'll say to myself, like, if I have 1,000 naira in my hand, I say to myself, how do I get another 1,000 naira for the next day? So if I'm even very, very hungry, and let's say Sizzlers is close to me to buy food, I'll decide to wait for one booker to open. I'll spend like 300 naira or 200 naira to feed down to go and get food from the nearest fast food. That affected my health. I had health issues. Like, the whole story, like, I've gone through a lot. Like I read so many country a lot, and I learned so many things. That's how I learned how to paint just to survive. Like I did so many things. So when people come to me like, I'm having challenges, I'm a student, how do I earn money? Or I sponsored myself in school, little support. Like, how do I make money? Like, how do I get support? My parents are these. I need to take care of my younger ones. I'm the eldest in my house, so I have younger ones that look up to me. Then you see, when you are very okay, then at a point you cannot even afford to do anything. People will talk, but I did not allow all those things get to me. Now I knew this story of that's how I developed all these thoughts and everything. So when I'm going to put my personal experience. This is just like it's not some. I wouldn't say it's up to like 4 or 5 months, but I was focused. I was very, very good in IT. I could actually come out from all of this, get my friend. Nigeria Loaded is now one of the highest entertainment platforms. I can get my friends together, organize seminars, make money and all, but that would just be quick schemes for me. So in all this process, I learned a lot, and I'm not putting everything together. It just as when they told me to come and speak today, it's as if everything is just working, it's just flowing. Because today is actually my birthday. Yeah. So I set up a group on Facebook that you see at the end of this. So I'm going to pay my personal experience. Now, on the PDF, there's so many things I'll talk about. Like, there'll be questions I know I can go through, but I'm sure that I'm now in a level whereby I can be able to, like, walk anybody through anything you do. It's tested and tried. Like, I have friends that were able to, like, okay, get some funds, have support from parents, uncles, any which way, do a lot of business, and they are doing so well.